Hi everyone, welcome back. It is Friday Favorites and Flops, and I legit have 3 products today, and one of them's kind of a cheater. Like, I'm a little bit of a cheater pumpkin eater, but I just couldn't help myself. If you don't follow me on Snapchat, you absolutely should, because I show a lot of products that I get in the mail. If you're into that kind of thing, if it doesn't like bother you, if you aren't like bothered by me getting PR things, because I only get it because of you guys watching my videos, supporting my channel, so thank you for doing that. I am grateful that I do get things sent to me that I can share with you guys. So follow me on Snapchat and you will see some of the goodies that I pick up through the week. But yesterday I received these little gem nugget joys of my life in the mail, and I was like, I've never heard of this. It perplexed me a little bit. They were called eye polishes, base and top coat. So yeah, when you look at it in the container, it looks like something you've seen, but then I opened it up and it's almost like this shield pot in here. And so I was like, what is this? But it is like a pure pigment that is in like a liquid form, like a really kind of wet liquid form. And it dries and almost turns into a little bit of a powder. Like once it dries on your eyes, you know how sometimes eye bases dry and they're like really stuck there, as in you run your finger over it and nothing comes off. When these dry, it almost brings out the shimmer or glitter or dimension in them a little bit more, and they have a little bit of a powder finish with a deep dark staining base. So they do stay on, but the fine glitter sort of really interesting parts of it are a little bit more like a shadow once they dry. So I put them on, and when you blend around them, the edges blend out really nicely because it's that stained pigment, but sometimes a little bit of the thing goes away. So you can use them as top coats on eyeshadow, you can use them as bases, but just know if you use them as bases and you're putting other products on top of them, it's going to kind of mix with the powder that it turns into of the eyeshadow. This is like a super long explanation, but you know I only have 3 products, so how can I turn this into a 15-minute video? Let's see me try. But I love them. So once I put them down, I wore them yesterday and today, by the way. So I'm just telling you, this is why it's a cheater pumpkin eater, because I haven't had these all week. But once I put them down and I blended around them, a little bit of the like dimension kind of blended away, but still the color pigment was there. So then I just tapped on top. These say that you can use them as a topper or a base, so they can add extra sparkle to any other eyeshadows. There are 6 colors in the line, and they're all gorgeous. I did post some on Instagram, so follow me there if you want to see the swatches on Instagram of all 6 shades. This color caught my eye. It's called Caviar. Is it not to die for? It's like an olive green gold beautiful masterpiece. So let me just show you. It has this like net thing here, and you kind of just dip your finger in it, and it's like a spongy net where the product comes out. And then, but there's always more than enough product on the cap of all of them. So it's just such pure pigment. So you put it down, and like, as you can see, it just blends in so smoothly, and it has that deep dark base that is going to stain and dry, and then the like gold shift is almost going to turn into a powder eyeshadow. Well, like the whole product turns into like a powder, but as you can see, like there's like that darkness to it, but then the gold flecks, or like the olivey gold flecks, that kind of turns even more intense, even more sparkle as it dries. So I'm just gonna kind of, I mean, like, see, I'm tapping around this right here, and you can see it's getting lighter and like almost more like powdery and gold because this darkness is going away. So let me just kind of show you how these work. They do come with like a silicone applicator to apply them. I left that in the other room. I should have brought that. That would have been helpful. And that really does blend out really nicely. It's like a paddle silicone applicator, and it helps to get accuracy. P.S. I filmed I filmed a video for this look that I'm wearing, so you can see the eyeshadow in action. But like, see now, once it's dried, you see that, and it's like powder, so it will like come off on my finger as if an eyeshadow. Not too much, but the sparkle will come off. But still, see, it doesn't like take away from it. It just is more of like a powder product now. Super interesting, still super pigmented. but that's just to note about it. I love them. I can't understand the formula because it's kind of so different from anything I've tried, but I think I'm gonna really love these. I loved this one. I wore one yesterday, like I said, the color Silk. It's like a copper shade, and I loved that. It stayed on all day until I took it off, and it still had that same intensity, so they are long wearing. But yeah, that was like a standout product. As soon as I got them, I'm like, this is quite interesting. I think you can find Pure Minerals products at Ulta, so check there. Yeah, I love that color. I loved all the other colors in the line, a lot of great fall colors. Okay, so speaking of really great fall colors, I talked about this. Did I talk about this in my last video? I don't think I did. Did I not? I don't think I did, but I should have. I've been wearing this, using this, loving this. This is the NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and Turn On. And definitely Turn On Waterproof Extreme Shine Eyeliner. I mean, what, NYX? Really? You just left us with a huge long name? Let's just call it the NYX eyeliner. This is in Golden Bronze. I think I talk about this every year and just remind people of its amazingness. You have to buy it. Just stop what you're doing right now, go to Ulta, look for these, and buy this. It's affordable. Like, I think this is $7 or under $4, something like that. It's under $10. But they are waterproof. It stays forever. It's the most perfect golden. You just don't understand until you put it on your eyes and you're like, ha, 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 ha. But it's so nice. It's just the most perfect color ever. Let me just try and show it to you since I keep saying that. This is like, do you see that? Do you see that? You don't think that it would be. I mean, I'm like that guy. Look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. Look at it. Look at it. But it's like when you put it under your lash line, it just really makes your eyes pop because of that copper. I use it in my waterline. I use it with a ton of fall looks. It's also that perfect eyeliner that if you're not a fan of black, you'll really enjoy this because it's like that middle ground. It's not too dark brown, it's not black at all, but it gives definition to the lower lash line. Every time I wear it, I get a compliment. It's like, what are you wearing? I did pop it on my lower lash line today. This isn't part of the look, but I did just pop it in there because it's like, that's what you can do with it. You can just pop it on and say hello. I love it for the lower lash line, but also you can use it for the upper lash line and just kind of smudge it out. It's just perfect. If you're in a hurry and you don't want to do very much, you could just do this eyeliner under your lash line, some mascara, and boom, shakalaka, you have yourself a look. So just listen to me and then you can tell me later, Laura, thank you so much for forcing me to go and buy that eyeliner, and I'll be like, you're welcome. Okay, the last product before, well, maybe I'll just do this one. I want to talk about my shirt because I always get a lot of questions. Where did you get your plaid? Where do you get your plaid? Plaid, plaid, plaid. Because I don't know if you've been around my channel for a while, but last year I kind of complained about, I mean, I got some arms on me. It's not like I'm a tiny person, but I mean, Target makes their flannel or plaid shirts for like the legit figurine of a Barbie. You have to have shrink wrap arms. My arms need to be the size of my wrists apparently to fit into a Target like large or extra large plaid t-shirt. It's like a fat guy in a little coat. So every time I go there, I feel ginormous and obese, and I'm like, no, I can't buy a shirt from here because your larges are just not even doing me right now. Why you gotta do me wrong, Target? I mean, just don't do that. Don't make your flannel shirts like suction cup sleeves. So I had to go elsewhere. Last year I found some amazing plaid shirts at, I almost said at Target. No, I did not. No, I did not. I found some amazing plaid shirts at Old Navy. I was having like a brain fart. But I love Old Navy's plaid shirts. They have like boyfriend style, just regular style. I get larges there. They fit me perfectly and I have big gazoombas. So, I mean, I'm like I got some big boobs, okay? And it's like the joke of the season because I had really flat ones in high school and then all of a sudden I got big boobs and it was like, hello. But I swear, I mean, I don't know. One day I woke up and it was like, but They fit over my boobs and they don't like do that weird like pucker pull of the button. You guys know what I'm talking about, where it's like a gaping hole and it's like, I can see your bra. It doesn't do that. So they like lay really nice and flat on me. This particular plaid shirt is from American Eagle. It's a little bit more I was gonna say affordable. No, it's not. It's a little bit more expensive, but I just want to say the difference is a difference. Like the money difference in the Old Navy. The Old Navy is still quality, amazing. I really like it. But the feeling of this is like a little bit, it's not heavier, but it's just a more expensive feeling material of a plaid shirt. It's really, really soft. It feels like almost one of those soft vintage t-shirts. And again, it like lays really flat. I like how it doesn't like pucker at my boobs. And you know, has a little pocket right here. Like what am I gonna keep in here? I don't know. But I just really like these shirts, called the boyfriend style as well. And it's kind of long. It's long-ish, but it fits really nice and I like it a lot. I think that they're either $29, $39, but you can always find some deals online at American Eagle. I will link it down below. You can also go through Ebates and save. They always have like something on Ebates, so make sure you shop through Ebates. If you're not signed up for Ebates, you should, because you can save money and get a check. So if you're not signed up for Ebates, I'll leave a link down below to sign up for Ebates, but make sure you do it because you can save money at Sephora and all these places. But anyways, I know American Eagle is on there. Okay, so that's where I get my flannel shirts or my plaid shirts, and I love them. And I just do want to say that I do think if you're going to invest in a really good plaid shirt, like I know everyone gets those really expensive ones from Rails or whatever, but I just can't justify it. I really just can't. I can justify a $39 shirt, and I feel like this feels like it is more expensive than that. So check American Eagle, check Old Navy. And if you're like super duper tiny, congratulations to you, because you can fit into a Target plaid. Okay, my last favorite is from Colourpop. These just recently released, I believe, if not yesterday, the day before. It is a new shade of the ultra matte lip colors. This formula feels a little bit different than the originals that they created. I don't know if they changed up the formula at all for the next batch, but I feel like this batch is a little bit different. Another difference is it doesn't look like this. This is not the color of it. All the shades that came in the new one, they aren't the color that they are in the tube. When you pull them out and put them on, they all are much darker and deeper and just completely changed. This does not look like this like whatsoever at all. I have a video coming up of me wearing this shade, and I did post a picture on Instagram. If you don't follow me, it's Mrslolalynn Mitchell, and I have a picture of me wearing this color. It's gorgeous. It's called, okay, that sucks really bad. I just spilled this all over my pants. Shoot, good thing I'm wearing sweatpants. But this is called Chilly Chill, and I thought it was called, it's called Chilly Chilly. Like chilly, like it's cold outside, burr, and then chilly, like num num num. But I thought it was called Chilly Chill. Whoops, I better edit my post. But it's called Chilly Chilly, and it is a gorgeous, do not tip these at all because that just came leaking out everywhere like crazy. It's a gorgeous, almost like brown with some mauve in it. It's so pretty, but look at that. That's not the same color. Well, I guess it looks like it, but when it dries, it's not. Okay, I promise you, it looks super different and deep and dark. As you can see, it's drying right now. Like I said, these feel a little bit more comfortable on the lips. They're not as, I guess I want to say thin, but like as drying on the lips. They don't dry as like quickly almost, and they have a little bit more thickness. I know it didn't look like it because that came running out on my pants, but I feel like they're a little bit more thick. They probably didn't change the formula, but I don't know. I think the Colourpop Ultra Matte lips were kind of inconsistent throughout the shades. Some were a little bit more drier than others, so I know that the consistency kind of changes versus different colors, so maybe that's just what it is. But look how beautiful that is. So it dries to this like really deep, like almost like chestnutty brown with a little bit of mauve in it. I've been wearing this with NARS lip liner in El Agua, and it is so pretty because it brings a little bit more of a purple to it, but I just really love this color, and it's the perfect like fall color. Okay, that is it for my Friday favorites and flops. I did not have a flop this week because I was in Colorado. Thanks to everyone who gave me so many good recommendations for food. I definitely took them. We ate at so many different fun places. It was just a nice trip for my husband and I with our friends, and it was gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. So thank you to all of you who left amazing recommendations. And if you guys had any favorites, go ahead and leave those down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.